number one in after a long spring break for our guys. They had some time off to recover from our fourth quarter workout, but really happy with day one. I think they did a nice job. A lot of good carryover from where we were in the fall. I think football-wise, we're a long way from where I thought we were even a year ago mentally, especially at the quarterback position. But good day overall. Questions?
You mentioned the quarterback. You haven't really been shy about saying Kenny's your guy. What was it important to make that sort of clear from the start?
We've been impressed with him. I mean, Kenny is our guy, but he's going to get pushed. I mean, there's competition. I can say, Sean Ado is our starting star. I mean, you do it that with every other position. He's our starting outside linebacker, but those guys are going to push him. Same thing with Zeiss. So I don't think it's any different. I can't say there's those two are both ones right now. I mean, Kenny is clearly the number one guy. But I tell you what, Ricky Todd does some great things today. He's got a nice arm. You guys will be impressed when you get to watch him throw the ball around.
Pat, obviously any new year, there's a lot of familiar faces who are gone, and there's kind of new ones stepping in. I mean, just what do you think sort of is this team's identity going into 2018?
We'll find out. I mean, I think that's what we're trying to find out right now. Trying to look at the chemistry. I mean, today we had Avonte Maddox and Jared Jones was here. Jordan Whitehead's at practice today, so they left, but they still come back, which is a good thing. But wish we could get them out on the field. But we'll find out who we are here. I think as this spring goes on and into August. I mean, I think you find out who your identity is by personnel on both sides of the football.
Pat, as you head into this, how close do you feel you are to the type of kid and the type of mentality you want for this program?
I think we're getting closer. I mean, we'll see. You lose some ones that have that attitude, like Avonte Maddox. You want everybody to have that Avonte Maddox attitude. But I think every year is a new team. I think we've had some tough players the last couple of years, and guys that play with an attitude. I don't think that really changed. I think every year it's who steps into those roles.
And what's it like with 4 new coaches on the staff? Kind of just getting everybody on the same page.
Yeah, to be honest with you, 4 new coaches, pretty smooth, smoother than you would think, but I think we did a great job of, prepping them and really the entire staff. I think you coach your coaches just like you coach your players. It's day one. Don't assume anything. Don't assume that, I thought you knew that. I forgot to tell you that. We pretty much, detailed in that way, even after, some time away last week, our guys were on top of it. We're pretty organized today.
What can you learn about your team through these drills?
Well, it's like I said to the team this morning. We're going to find out who the new players are, who the new guys are. I mean, everybody's getting better. I mean, hopefully these guys, with the mics and cameras are better than they were last year this time, and that's what we're working on. I think, the interesting thing as a coach is to find out where we've gotten better, what guys are doing better, and how far we've come from a year ago.
You had a couple moves in the secondary with Theron Coleman and Paris Ford. What led to each of those decisions?
It's just kind of a place in trying to get your best 11 on the field, and I don't think there's anything to it. I mean, Paris could go back and be a safety in a second. I think Theron could go back and be a corner. I think it's just kind of where do we want to start. All 4 of those guys back there, corners or safeties, should know every one of those spots. Okay, Paris is learning both. Theron knows both already. He's played corner. He's moved to safety, so it's just a matter of trying to get our guys where we think they best fit right now for us.
With so many guys back from last season, I mean, how often do you point to how you guys closed that year against Miami, or do you just say we're turning the page and we're totally different?
Well, I think we're turning the page, and I think there's something to look at, that last game against Miami about, what we did in that game. But really, it matters what we did today in practice today, and we want to stack practice on practice here. Stack number 2 on top of number 1 to find out where we are. I think we ended the right way, but we got to start the right way and finish it the right way next year too.